So this is a 60-day check-in, and let's see here. I have a lot to talk about. Today is September 26, 2017. Officially 60 days will be on the 28th. And you probably haven't seen a video from me in about 2 weeks for a couple of reasons. One, I was on vacation for a little while, and two, it started to become a little overwhelming to try to film, edit, post a video every single Monday while taking care of Juniper, doing everything else that I do in life, and while working out. So I'm going to get into that a little bit more, but thanks for checking in with me for 60 days. It is, let's see, I'm going to try to do this a little different. Let's be real here. I have been real, but let's be more real. It's hard, dude. Like, it's hard. Like, I've been struggling. I've definitely been struggling. Partly the reason you haven't seen any videos in the last 2 weeks is because I've been a little blue. I was doing super well with everything. And, then I went on a little vacation. And then I went on a second vacation, but that first little vacation kind of threw me off. I did really good with my working out. So it was my best friend's bridal shower, then bachelorette party. Went to San Diego. It was a blast. I decided to take a train down there with my beach cruiser, to kind of have like a little alone time, a little momcation. So they all drove down. I took the train. It was beautiful. I loved it. So I got a good workout in both days, riding my cruiser from the train station to the harbor, up and down, and then up and down the hills in downtown San Diego to the Airbnb and stuff. So at least I stayed on track there. The whole first part of the day I stayed on track, and then it hit like girl time, nighttime after we went to dinner, which was all right. I had some bread and stuff. I kind of wasn't counting calories. Took off my Fitbit to wear my cocktail dress and look cute. We went back to the Airbnb to play some like bachelorette games and hang out. And there was some cake. There was like little Costco cakes, and oh my gosh, I probably ate like an entire bakery's worth of little cakes. You just like would go over to the kitchenette, eat a sample, cheese, cracker, sample. And I knew at the time that I was doing it that I was doing something I shouldn't be doing, but it was like a party, all the girls were there hanging out, and I did it anyway. The next day, I cruised around my cruiser, got some exercise, hopped on the train, was heading back on the train. I was like, you know what, momcation, let me have another beer on the way home. I had like a big tall boy, and then from then I got home and I kind of just felt gross. I felt like really gross. I seriously weighed myself and I gained like 4 or 5 pounds in little Costco bunk cakes alone. And that like tripped me out. That threw me off. I had like a 2-day turnaround before I was going to head out on like a family kind of vacation. It was a memorial service up north to Placerville. It's one of like my favorite places. And I got there. The whole like road trip there, I like did super good. Ate some nuts, drank water, had a little Gatorade. Did really good. Got there, ran. Went out for a run. I ran every day, so I did get my workout in really well. And I did so good at first, and then I had some Thai food, and then like the first night everyone had pizza. My little cocker-doodle-doo is jiggling the camera, but yeah. So like everyone had pizza, and I had steamed squash and fruit and some salad. And then the next day was like Apple Hill, and I had some cider, and then I went to the brewery and had some beer, and then I had a little flatbread pizza. Then I went home, and I had some to my cousin's house, and we had some Thai food. And then I was at Apple Hill, so we had bought apples, and then I made a fresh apple pie. I'm sampling the apple pie, and then I'm eating the apple pie, and then it all kind of fell apart. And then I got back, and I had left at 182 pounds, and I got back at 189 pounds. I was crushed, but not because I knew what I was doing, and I knew it wasn't right. And even though I was working out, I kind of justified I'm working out. I went on some beautiful runs and hikes. I went bike riding. I did what I had to do to stay fit, but I just didn't stay on track with my calorie counting. And in the back of my head, honestly, I had thought, before I left, I had kind of stopped counting calories a little bit because I was like, let me see if I can portion control without the burden of counting calories, because it is hard. It is so hard, and it feels demeaning to have to like count every calorie, measure everything out. And I know that's part of this program and purpose. And now I know I made my mistake. I tried something different. I tried to just like portion control myself. And every day I slipped a little bit more and a little bit more until the point where I was like not even measuring things out properly. So the lesson is, it's been about 2.5 weeks since my last video when I was like on point, on top of everything, and I failed. I gained a bunch of weight. I gained like 5 pounds back, maybe 6. I don't even know. I can't. Math is not my strong suit. 7 pounds, I guess. I don't know. Immediately. And then it's been really hard for me to get back into headspace. I feel like I failed, and then not making the videos, I felt like, oh, maybe people don't care. Maybe I shouldn't even make this video, and that's wrong. I'm making this video. I am not going to make a weekly video, I don't think. I think I'm going to try to do every other week or a monthly check-in, because I really want time to be able to post all my craft tutorials and baking tutorials that I've been making. They're sitting there, they're filmed, they're sitting there, but it's hard to edit them. I use Josh's computer to do it. My computer is like not, it's just easier on the MacBook. I have a PC. So if you don't see a video every week, I'm going to try to start doing live videos to kind of check in on my workouts and stuff. It's also hard because I don't have great internet. Like when I'm out running, I'd love to do more like Snapchats and live videos, but I just don't have the internet. So it doesn't work in the middle of the mountains. But so I feel like a failure, but I'm not a failure. I may have failed at some of the goals that I was trying to hit, but I'm not a failure because I'm not stopping. I'm not giving up. Since I've been back the last couple days, I amped up my running. I'm carrying 5-pound hand weights now when I run. I'm trying really hard to run in the morning and take the dogs on a walk in the evening, which is like a 3-mile hike in itself. I decided to pick up a Groupon for a yoga studio and to kind of like get out of just doing the home practices and get into a yoga studio. It's just, I'm going to do Groupons for little places where it's really affordable and just do like little bundles. Also doing drop-in yoga with some of my friends, with Helena, with their gyms and whatnot. But guys, I don't feel good. Like I feel like I let myself down. I feel like I let you guys down, and I really dropped the ball. So I failed, but I did not fail. I failed, but I'm not a failure. And and I knew this was going to happen. I knew there was going to be ups and downs, ebbs and flows, and right now, you know, like I've worked the last week since I've been home from vacation really hard, and I am back down to 100, between 184 and 186. If I wake up in the morning, go run, evacuate the systems, and I'm like 184. If I'm like, so I'm like, I'm back to where I wanted to be kind of, but according to my Fitbit plan, with with 1,000 calorie deficit every day, that would have left me at 2 pounds lost per week. I should have been at 175 pounds right now if I would have been strict, on point, not deviating from the plan whatsoever. That didn't happen. It's okay. It's okay. I wish it would have happened. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So let me tell you about the calorie deficit thing. What happens is, say I burn 2,500 calories per day, and I'm eating 1,500 calories, then there's a 1,000 calorie. When you go 2,500 minus 1,500 equals 1,000. So I've noticed that even with that 1,000 calorie deficit that is suggested when you Google or on Fitbit, the Fitbit plan, whatever, for calorie deficits, that should be putting me at a 2-pound weight loss per week. It seems to be more of a maintaining point for me. I've noticed that I'm only able to drop 2-ish pounds a week if I do 13 to 1,500 calorie deficit, which is really hard. I'm struggling with that because I do, you know what? I'm not just like overweight, because I'm really strong. My workouts have proven, try to like get out of the light a little bit here. I'm not sure if you can see me very well, but the thing is, it's not just that, like, I'm really strong. I've noticed with my running, when I lift weights, I'm like a beast. I am very healthy. I have no high blood pressure. I don't have high sugar markers. I don't have I'm really healthy and I'm really strong, and my body proves that every day. I can squat like a maniac, I can lift like a maniac, I can run, I can hike for hours. My problem here, I love working out. Keeping on point with the working out has not been a problem. Keeping on reading and devotion, that has not been a problem. My problem is food, guys. Here it is. I'm a food addict. I'm an overeater. I want to eat all the food. If you put a pie in front of me, I don't look at that pie and say, I would really love a slice of pie. I look at that pie and I say, oh, damn, I'm going to eat the whole damn pie. Like, that's what my brain says. My brain says, look at, someone just brought me a whole pie to eat. I wonder how long it's going to take. I'm going to have a couple slices, let the systems, like, reboot, and then have some more. Like I see a pie, a pizza pie, a fruit pie, any kind of pie, a pudding pie, all the pie, you know? And I think, like, my brain doesn't register, like, I'm an overeater, I'm a food addict, and it's really dangerous. It can be just as dangerous as being an alcoholic or, like, a drug addict or anything else, or bulimic or anorexic, because I just don't have, I always feel hungry. It's ridiculous. I always feel hungry, and I don't know if it's actually my stomach or my body, or if it's all mental. I mean, I feel like it has to be all mental, but at the same time, I'm hungry, and I eat, and as soon as I'm full, I'm already planning out my next meal. So that's my really big problem, guys. I'm an overeater. I'm addicted to food. I love food. I'm not just like, oh, I'm a foodie. I like well-made food, and I just want to have a sample and a snack. No, it's like I want all the food. Like, oh, okay, we're at a buffet. Let's eat the whole damn buffet. Let's not like, I'm not going to sample. Let's eat it all. And it's bad. It's gross. It's embarrassing. Like, I've not really, other than a couple people that I'm like, are my closest support systems, I have never really said out loud, like, hey guys, I'm a food addict. I'm an overeater. Like, I have a serious food problem. But I do. There's a reason that I'm the weight I am. There's a reason that I have such a struggle consuming the minimal amount of calories that I'm supposed to, because I'm addicted to food. I get angry when I can't eat it. I get angry and I get so sad when I have to, like, count calories, but I want to be healthy. I want to be skinny. You know, who doesn't? Like, the media, it's horrible, everything. Like, I like look at clothes. I want to go shopping and buy, like, a cute outfit, and, like, I don't, like, feel comfortable, you know? I want to look at pictures and be like, damn, girl, like, you looking good. Who is that? You know, I've seen myself look good, and it was not through healthy, like, means most of the time, and I want to be there and have it sustainable, and it's really hard, and I'm struggling. I am struggling. This last 30 days, I did really good for about the first 2 weeks or the first week and a half, and, like, honestly, guys, the last 3 weeks have been, like, struggle. I've gotten blue, I've gotten down, stepping on that scale. I can see a difference in my body, like, strength-wise when I run, but when I took my measurements, at least I didn't go up in measurements, but I am exactly where I was at my 30-day marker. So this 30 days was not a fail. It was not a wash. It was a learning experience. I know that I have to just, every day is a new starting point. If I failed one day, the next day, I just have to pick it up and start over. And if I fail at lunch, that doesn't mean dinner is going to be a failure. I have to keep going. And even if I drop the ball, if I drop the ball for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, I have to pick it back up. I can't stop, because I won't be happy. Like, I saw the difference in my mood. My mood was so elevated and so happy and positive on the days that I was, like, losing weight and working out and counting calories all at the same time. The days where I just work out, but then I drink, like, some wine at night and eat dessert, like, I would wake up the next morning, like, really moody and blue and kind of, like, depressed, and that's not cool. It's not good. So I just, like, encourage you, like, really stick with it. Be open. I mean, it is so embarrassing. Do you know how embarrassing it is to sit on camera? I don't care if 10 people watch this or 10,000 people watch this, to say, like, hi guys, I'm an overeater, I'm a food addict, is really hard, but I feel like maybe it's necessary to put it out there. And so I hope it's necessary to put it out there, because it's who I am, and it's what I struggle with. My struggle is not that I'm lazy and I don't like working out and I just don't have time. My struggle is that I love food, and counting the calories is really a lot more difficult for me than I expected. I'm really good at it. At the method. I'm good at the method. I'm just not good at the feeling full and satisfied. part, and keeping it super consistent. So we're going to keep on trying. Remember, just because sometimes you fail does not make you a failure. You're only going to be a failure if you completely give up. And even then, man, like, there's going to be moments when you fail and you give up for a while, and like, in general in life, you're still not a failure. Like, life is hard, man. Life is hard for all of us. Weight is hard. Everybody's different, man. If you struggle with like not being able to intake enough calories, and your problem is like anorexia or bulimia, and like your self-image that way, man, like, man, I love you. Like, more power to you, because that's rough too. Looking in the mirror and like just not being happy with your body for whatever reason, even if you're at a good shape and you're healthy, but you don't like the proportions of your body, so you try desperately to like wrap your stomach with those sweat wraps, or your arms, or like you're trying to like get a butt implant because the Kardashians look so fly with their butt implants, or I don't know. It's hard. It's all hard. Body image thing is hard, and I do want to be healthy. I feel like I am healthy. We eat so good. We do the HelloFresh. We really are really careful with the kind of foods we eat. I just eat too much of them. So even though I'm not counting calories, I'm not sitting around eating. I haven't eaten any fast food. I haven't really, everything I've eaten is better than it could be. It's just too much. My problem is too much food. I'm always hungry. I'm always thinking about food, and it's too much. And I don't know if I need to occupy my time with, I don't know. We're still trying to figure out, but this has been 60 days. I'm far from where I want to be. We have 30 days left until the big Spartan obstacle course race. That's a big deal. I do feel like I'm much stronger. I know, I can tell. I've been trying to find the time to make a video of me running. I wish that I would have gotten a running video of me at the beginning, because it is the most awkward, slow trotting disaster of a run. And now I'm starting to run uphill with 10 pounds, 5-pound weights in both hands, and actually doing pretty well. So I want to try to put together a video so you can kind of see my progress in running. So luckily, even though I've really dropped the ball on the calories and the food intake, I am getting stronger. I am lifting weights. I am squatting, and kind of avoiding the burpees. But I gotta really pick up the burpees, because we got like 30 days until this beast, and there are going to be burpees involved. So thanks, guys, for sticking with me. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for understanding. I hope that this connects with someone anywhere, that whether or not your problem is overeating or undereating, if you're, whatever it is, everyone has something. Nobody's perfect. Everyone has something, and it's rough, and it can be embarrassing. It can be scary, and I am embarrassed, and I am scared, because I don't want to be this way forever. I don't want to be so obsessed with food. I don't want to, everywhere I go, if I go to a birthday party, it's like, food table, boo, boo, boo. When are they cutting the cake? I got to be around for the cake cutting. Like, oh, we're going to the zoo. Okay, so the zoo is supposed to be a place where you go and see animals. In my head, it's like, oh, we're going to the zoo, so I get to drink beer, I get to eat something delicious, I enjoy events through food and through alcohol, which is a lot of calories. Not like, I haven't gotten drunk in years, but sipping on a beer or cider or a glass of wine, like, is part of my for fun is for fun, like, I'm having a good time, I'm drinking a beer, hanging with my friends, and I need to figure out what the root of connecting everything to food is for me, because I think that that's where I'll really find a lot of answers, is why do I have to connect a good time with food? Why can't a barbecue or like a pool party, why can't a pool party be about the pool and the friends and playing games, pool games, lawn games, and not be about how many courses of food we're going to have, when's dessert, how many drinks can I have, I want it to be about the people and the places, and not the food all the time. So the moral of the story is, just because you fail doesn't make you a failure. Keep on going. Don't give up. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed of who you are and the struggles that you have. Try to embrace them. I don't know. I'm trying to embrace them. So 60 days down. I weighed myself just this morning, so I'm going to say that I'm 186. I don't even want to say 184 at this point because it's kind of like unbalanced. It was like for a moment, and then I was back at 186. So we're up 2 pounds from I think what the last video was, and I'm exactly every single one of my measurements. Let me see. Every single one of my measurements I think is exactly the same. I think my bust might be down an inch, but that might have been because I just nursed and my milk was out. So who knows? Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking with me in this embarrassing video, and I'm sorry if I let anyone down, but mostly I'm sorry to myself for letting me down. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but like, cheers to another 30 days. I'm gonna try to be a lot stronger. And I just gotta, I don't know, man. It's hard because it's holiday season too now. And there's, I don't know. We just gotta make it better. Gotta make it work. Gotta make it happen. So thank you guys all for joining me. And see you either in 2 weeks or 30 days for my next fitness video. Hopefully I'll have time to edit up some of those craft videos and get them to you. You can check out my blog now. Is up at mrswifelife.com. Snapchat, I think it's like listed under 2 things, Mrs. Wife Life and Smithy Baked. So if you want to follow on, like, the Snapchat is all like where the fun stuff is. So if you want to watch me on Snapchat, be friends on Snapchat. Find me. Facebook page. I've been getting a lot of friend requests on my private Facebook page, and I don't really feel comfortable adding. If you guys want to follow my journey through Facebook, go ahead and do it through my page, which is facebook.com/Mrs. Wife Life. I won't be adding anyone else to my private page because I've been getting some creepers, some like people trying to video chat me like from like different countries and from like weird different states that I've never met in the middle of the night, like 4 a.m, or sending me like pee-pee pictures. Like, don't do that, guys. Not cool, not cute. Thank you for sending me messages saying I'm beautiful and gorgeous, and then when you follow it with a pee-pee picture, blocked, deleted, denied. It's happening to my homegirl too. You guys, we're trying to be like out there and like helping people and be motivating. Don't be gross. Don't send pee-pee pictures. Don't. I'm married, happily, super happily married with a beautiful little daughter. I'm not interested in video chatting anyone in the middle of the night. I hope I can be a support system to you through these videos. If you want to come out, if you're friends already, you want to hike together, yoga together, I'm down. If I don't know you, I'd love to know you, like in a sense that like we're all working together for like the greater cause of helping each other, but not if you're gonna be a creeper, not if you're messaging me in the middle of the night through video calls and sending me pee-pee pictures. Just put the brakes on it, okay? Nobody in the life of ever, no girl in the life of ever said, hey, I don't know you. You know what I would love? I would love a pee-pee picture. I would love a D picture. No. Don't do it. Guys, if you know a girl and you've been talking to them and you just suddenly send a pee-pee picture, gross. I know who you are. And I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about my friends. I'm talking about my sisters. Stop with the pee-pee pictures, men. Not cute. It ain't cute. Leave it for your wives. Leave it for your girlfriends. Leave it for, like, your lovers. Don't leave it for, like, random people that you're texting or messaging. Because, like, good Lord, it is not cute. It's not cute. Just because you send a pee-pee picture doesn't mean you're going to get a boobie picture back. And if that's your whole motivation for doing it, like, you have missed the mark. So that is my rant. Don't send random strangers pee-pee pictures. Don't send friends pee-pee pictures when they don't ask for them. It's gross. It's creepy. It's over the line. You're not going to get laid. You're not going to get a boob picture back, okay? So let's, like, recalibrate our lives. Let's, like, come on, guys. Let's get real, all right? I love you all. Thank you. I'm going to go to yoga tonight and count those calories and try to get back on track and start dropping some more pounds. So see you next time. Sayonara.